Delays in the processing of financial aid have been a concern for students, parents, and schools across the country in recent months. In our region, no exception. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sarah Diamond.
And I'm Casey Marler. This week, colleges and universities started to receive financial aid information from students. Student aid reforms and changes were supposed to be solidified by the end of December, eventually being pushed back until January. That was already a delay from the typical October start date.
The delay was caused by the department not fixing the income exemption guidelines in the aid formula. News Channel 11's Karen Jenkins learned how colleges and universities have been forced to adapt with the delays and its impact on students. Karen?
Well, the good news is the Department of Education says colleges and universities have started to receive financial aid information for students. The bad news is it is still slow. As of yesterday, ETSU has only received information on one student. And for many high school seniors, they can't decide where they're going to be able to go to college until these numbers are in. Rye Cove High School senior Virginia Bledsoe has been accepted to 2 universities, ETSU, where she'd receive in-state tuition at the public school, and Liberty University, a private school with a heftier price tag, but it is her first choice. Yet until she hears from the schools about how much financial aid she'll receive, she can't responsibly make a decision and commit to either one. And she says she's not alone.
I've talked to some of my friends and they haven't been making decisions on colleges either because they just don't know how they can afford it yet.
Virginia's mom Tammy says with an older daughter in college, this isn't the first time she's filled out the FAFSA, and admits this application was easier and faster to complete. But the wait to hear about an aid decision has been frustrating because even if Virginia chooses a school now, there's other decisions being delayed.
Which dorm will she live in? Will it be a bigger one, a smaller one? Those are things she's having to wait on right now. She can't choose those things, even down to the meal plans. All those things are contingent on how much aid she'll receive.
Bledsoe says she checks the FAFSA website every day because she's anxious to make a decision.
Because up to this point, you've always dreamed of where you're going to college, and then it's kind of hindering me from taking those next steps.
ETSU says they expect more financial aid data to be arriving in the coming weeks.
So we understand that this situation can impact students' decisions on where they want to go to college, but our goal is to get their financial aid award letters out as soon as possible.
And Republican lawmakers have called for the Government Accountability Office to investigate these delays and see what negative impact it's had on families. Sarah, Casey, back to you.
Karen, thank you very much. And public colleges and universities, not the only institutions affected by a delay. A statement administrators from King University's financial aid office said in part, quote, "We have been working with families throughout the delay period to provide close estimates on what their aid package will look like," end quote.
Admissions workers at Tusculum University gave News Channel 11 a statement saying in part, quote, "The inability for institutions to provide students with financial aid award offer letters makes it hard for students to make a decision on attendance," end quote.